What's up, ladies? Joshua Launcher here, back with another video, and in this video I'm going to be doing a review, pretty much a whole in-depth review of the DB launcher. So this one, the specific DB launcher that I got, actually came with Save Your Valkyrie. The first like one or two that got released of the DB launcher had some glitches, had some bugs, but they ended up fixing it, and I think this specific DB launcher is the first one that actually runs pretty smoothly in my opinion. So yeah, this is the one I'm going to use. Like I said before, it came with B187, I believe. It came with Save Your Valkyrie. So yeah, overall the thing is great, and in my opinion this is the greatest launcher that released with burst, and it could arguably be the best launcher that's ever been released in all of Beyblade. Seriously, I know, that's a heavy take, but no, this thing is great. So before I actually get into like a comparison, because I do want to do a comparison between the other launchers, comparing it to this, before I do that, I kind of want to give a quick tutorial for those that don't know how to change the spin direction in it. So as you can see, you got an R over here and an L over here. Obviously that stands for left spin and right spin. The way you actually change it, right, is you want to unhook these clips, right? And then you can see that there's actually two parts to this launcher that do come out. We got this first part on top, and we got the second part right here. The way that you do it is you want whichever spin direction you want to be facing you. So before it was in right spin, let's make it in left spin. All I gotta do is flip this over, and now I gotta put this on the bottom. Dope. Actually, I should have put this on first. So we'll put this on first. Okay, get that snapped in, and then flip it over. You want the circular part to go on top, not the other way around. Circular part on top. And it should fit in pretty good. Snap it in, and now we have it in left spin. So things pretty cool. Real quick, I'll show you exactly what I did and put it back in right spin, because for this video I'm going to need it in right spin. So I flip the launcher over, take this, put this over. I know this is really self-explanatory, but it is more complicated than the Metal Fight LR launcher and the Master Diabolos LR launcher that we got in burst previously, but it's not that bad. Now it's back in right spin. So yeah, the thing is pretty dope. And yeah, so I do want to compare it with a bunch of other launchers that came before. In order, here are the launchers from worst to best. And maybe I should zoom out just a tiny bit, right? And obviously could not forget to include this little proto launcher. It's pretty cool though, because it does free spin on the bottom. Pretty cool. But yeah, these are the four launchers I'm going to be using, and the bay that will be used is going to be none other than this Cyclone Belial. It kind of matches the blue a little bit. And it has Metal Extreme, so that is definitely going to be a good way to test the power of each launch, because, you know, if I had something like a stamina type, like, I don't know, like a stamina type driver, I don't think it would have shown you the power. So an attack type driver like Extreme will definitely show you how good each launcher is based on how fast it goes. So let me get my stadium out and we can, you know, do some tests. Okay guys, don't come at me. I know my BO9 is super dirty and beat up, and the white is not even white anymore. I mean, yeah, I definitely use this thing a lot, but yeah, I'm in a really weird position. I got my lights on my left and right side, got the tripod right here, and there really isn't much room for me to launch at full power, but at least all the launches will be at the same level of power. So, you know, the purpose of the video still should be the same. But first, let me put the launchers to the side, and let's do a launch with Cyclone Belial, like I said, with this proto launcher. So just gonna put it on and let's launch it. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Okay, that was such a bad launch. I don't know if that was the launcher. This is just a terrible launcher, because I haven't used this launcher since the old days. Let's try that again, actually. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Okay, it's definitely the launcher, because, yeah, that was terrible. Dude, it has like barely any power. It just bumped it once and it's done. Okay, so I'll do it a third time and I won't really mess it up. I'll try to speed it up to show you. But yeah, this launcher sucks. It sucks. Arguably the worst launcher I've ever seen. No cap. But yeah, we got that. This should be slightly better. I forgot what this came on. I don't think it's the long winder, but it does twist, so that's pretty cool. Okay, for a second I thought this clicked, so I was like, yo, no way. But let's try this out. This should definitely be better. So 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Okay, okay. So we're already off to a better start, you know. Like I showed you before, I put the 4 launchers that I'm going to be using from worst to best, and as you can see, that's already true, you know? This is definitely significantly better than the Proto launcher. I'm just gonna call this the light launcher, even though I don't know what it's actually called in Burst, but in Metal Fight, these type of launchers were called the light launcher, so yeah. Got Proto launcher, light launcher, and yeah, that was pretty much it. So that was definitely better. And right here, we have none other than the Master Diabolos launcher. So before DB came out, this actually was my preferred launcher. I loved this thing. That's why I put my Baylogger on there. Loved this thing. I still do. It definitely still has a good place in my heart. But yeah, let's see how it does, because I know how it does compared to the DB launcher, but you guys might not. So I definitely want to do that. Let's try it out. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So we already got a self-stadium out. I was really surprised that didn't happen yet. I mean, it's Metal Extreme. Like, I was waiting for that to happen. Let me try launching more in the center. I'm not going to do a sliding shoot or a flower pattern because I want to show you how aggressive it is in the middle. So let me go in the middle and we'll try it again. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that was definitely what I was looking for. I don't know if you guys saw how fast that thing literally just jumped out of the freaking stadium. It was insane, insane. We'll do a third one just for fun, but I'm fairly certain we're gonna get the same results. I don't think I can get it just sitting in there going fast unless I like launch it softly, and if I launched it softly, that would pretty much defeat the entire purpose of this video. So I'm gonna launch it just like I did before, and let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so it wasn't as powerful as the other one, but as you can see, it's definitely faster than the light launcher. So yeah, now the real test. The real test is to see if this launcher, the DB launcher that I keep hyping up to you guys, is better than this. I don't have a regular burst string launcher, otherwise this would have gone before, because this is definitely better than a regular burst string launcher. I gotta tell you that. But I don't have one with me, unfortunately. I sold all of mine and just kept this one. So yeah, but that's a great launcher, as you saw. So we are now going to try it with the DB launcher at full force, just like all the other ones were, and see how it does. 3, 2, 1, shoot, shoot. Why did I know that was gonna happen? I literally had a feeling, dude, that thing ran out of here. Like, it didn't run out of here through the pocket. That thing just jumped and took off. It almost like fell on the side of my table. That's wild. Okay, let's try this again, okay? 3, 2, 1. Wow, okay. So I definitely got it more low and it moved the entire stadium. Oh my God, yo. Dude, that's insane. Like, this bay has not changed. This is still Cyclone Belial Nexus Metal Extreme. Like, this has not changed at all. At all. It's not changed at all. The only thing that changed was the launcher. Definitely got to do that again. Okay, let's check that out and confirm the results. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Shoot. Okay, so we saw a similar thing happen when I used this launcher. It was really aggressive and then it jumped out. But when it happened with this launcher, it was in like such shorter time. It was much shorter than the other string launcher. It like went crazy and just jumped out. That's insane. That is insane. I don't think I need to do another test for the DB launcher. But wow, guys, wow, that is actually ridiculous. So, like I said, this launcher is OP and in my opinion, the best launcher in Burst, but it may arguably be one of the best launchers in all of Beyblade. And yes, I am including the Rev Up launcher in that. Unfortunately, I don't have a Rev Up launcher, but if I did, I would do a great comparison for you guys because wow, this thing is insane. So that pretty much wraps up this video. In this video, I want to show you how to actually use it, do a quick little review of this launcher, but also do a comparison and try to prove to you that the DB launcher is by far, as of today, the strongest and best launcher in all of Beyblade Burst. I think the test that I just showed you proved that. So if you don't have one, make sure you go pick one up. I do want to include a side note that I said before. Do not get the first couple models of this. You want to get the DB launcher after Save Your Valkyrie, so that's this blue one and onwards. They had a bunch of limited edition ones, and recently they just came out with the Cyber Edition, which I will 100% be picking up. But anything after Save Your Valkyrie, you should be good. The mold on this DB launcher is fixed, all the bugs are fixed, and it's good. So if you don't have a DB launcher, pick one up now because you're not going to get anything better than this. And that pretty much wraps up this video. So please don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and share. But most importantly, please subscribe. And thanks so much for watching. Peace out, guys.